Automation, AI automation, and AI agents. People use these three terms like they mean the same thing, but they don't. And confusing them can lead to wrong tools, wrong architectures, and wasted time. In this video, I will break down the real difference between automation, AI automation, and AI agents. What each one actually does, where each one fits, and when you should use which. By the end of this video, these three terms will never feel confusing again. Let me explain these three terms: automation, AI automation, and agents. People generally use these three terms without knowing the deep meaning of each of these terms. So, what is the difference of these three terms that they use? Let me start with the automation. So, if we talk about the automation, so automation is the rule follower. So automations are predefined workflows following a strict step-by-step process that never changes unless you change the rules. So in the automation, there are predefined workflows, right? And step-by-step process. You can fix those rules or you can fix those steps and it will be followed by the automation. Okay. The key point is automation equals rigid consistency. It is highly effective for routine tasks but lacks the capability to adapt to new situations. So again, it is equals to rigid consistency. So it will not adapt to new situation. For example, a watering system that turns on daily at 7 a.m. regardless of rain, leading to overwatering or underwatering in extreme heat. So there is a water system that will start watering at 7 a.m. even if there is a rain, right? So it will lead to the overwatering. And let's say there is an extreme heat and only 7 a.m. it gave water to the plant. The whole day the plants will not get enough water. So in this case, there will be, underwatering, I will say. So that is automation. It will not adapt to that situation. Okay, there is the heat wave, or if there is more rain, it will not adapt to that situation. And another practical example is coffee machine brewing at 7 a.m. daily. Even if I don't need that coffee at 7 a.m., it will brew that coffee. Next example is CRM systems sending the same thank you email every time a lead fills out a form. Let's say lead comes in and he or she fills the form. It will send the same thank you email without knowing about the lead, without knowing about the platform from where that lead came. It's just sending the same thank you email. So this is simply automation, the rule follower. Let me talk about the second term, that is AI automation. So in this AI automation, um, automations enhanced with AI capabilities where the structure is predefined, but AI assists in personalization or smarter output. Even in this case as well, there is structure that is predefined. Steps are predefined, rules are predefined, but it will give some smarter output. AI automation equals fixed process plus smart output. It is superior to plain automations, but remains non-adaptive to live context. So again, this is superior to plain automation. Okay, like we saw in the previous slide, but it will be having, smarter output. It is also not adaptive to the live context. For example, the watering system still turns on at 7 a.m. but sends an AI generated report based on soil data. Plants might need more water. Okay, although it is giving the water to the plants at 7 a.m. daily. Okay, again fixed process, but it is also sending one AI generated report. Okay, like plants might need more water. Okay, another practical example is coffee machines adjusting recipes for stronger coffee. Okay. Again, 7 a.m. daily, it will start brewing the coffee, but it will ask the question, okay, do you need a strong coffee or do you need, lesser strong coffee? I don't find a word for that, but it might ask that question. You make your choice and it will brew the coffee. But at the same time, at 7 a.m. daily. Another example is lead workflow using GPT to write unique, personalized thank you emails. Again, although it is sending the mails, whenever we are getting the leads, whenever the system gets the leads, it will send a mail, but this time the mail will be personalized email. Okay, it will write the unique mail using GPT or any other AI tools. Now the third one is agents or AI agents or agentic workflow. Okay. This is autonomous decision maker. Okay. Agents are autonomous systems that reason, make decisions, and use tools to adapt to the situation in real time. So it reasons. It is able to take the decisions using some tools, adapting to the situation, adapting to the context in real time. Okay. There is no fixed or rigid system there. It can take decisions by its own. Although there will be a flow, but that is not rigid. There will be a decision making in that. That's what agents do, or AI agents do. Now, the key point is agents provide dynamic, human like decision making. They evaluate context rather than just following a rigid list of instructions. Again, they will evaluate the situation or context and will take the decision like how humans do. They take decisions based upon the situation or context. That's what these agents will do. If we take the garden example, an AI agent checks weather, moisture, and plant types to reduce water on rainy days or increase it during heat waves automatically. So again, it is checking weather, moisture, plant types, or if it is a rainy day, or if there is a heat wave. Based upon that, you can check. If there is a rainy day, it will not give the water to the plants. Okay. If there is a heat wave, it might give more water to the plants. The practical use, if you see, assistants brewing coffee based on calendar business. Okay. So the agents will brew the coffee based upon my calendar. Let's say I'm very busy today and I'm having so many meetings. It knows that as well. So rather than just preparing coffee at 7 a.m., it might prepare some coffee at 10 a.m., then 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. because I'm busy today. I need more energy whole day. Another example is agents deciding whether to send an email, call, or use LinkedIn. Although same thing will be happening, but this time it will use other channels as well based upon the leads. It might send an email, it might send a call, or it might use LinkedIn as well to respond to the leads. It's just not that it will send an email only. Okay. Let's say that lead is coming from LinkedIn. It might respond there. Okay. So it depends on the situation. So these agents are autonomous decision makers. So there are three types: automation, AI automation, and agents. Automation varies, very rigid. AI automation next level where it is responding according to the AI. The third one is agents or agentic AI. Here it is autonomous. It will take decisions by its own based upon context and situation. So this is the overall summary about these three things. So now what is happening is slowly moving from rigid rule followers to autonomous decision makers to drive future innovation and operational efficiency. So if we need innovation or if we want to increase our operational efficiency, we might need to use these, autonomous decision makers. If we include them, we might reduce our tasks, daily tasks, or we think, okay, AI can handle those tasks. Then we can use this autonomous decision makers, basically AI agents. This journey from rigid automation to intelligent agents transforms how we solve complex problems. So the rigid automation is like we need to fix rules. Okay. Then based upon those rules, it will work. But let's say tomorrow new things comes in and again we need to make those rules, right? New rules we need to create. But what about intelligent agents? Those GPTs, those AI agents know, okay, no, right? If we provide them context, we provide them situation, they can handle decision making. Okay. We can choose wherever we need. Okay. We need some independent decision making by some AI agents. We can use agents and it can make our task very easy. Okay. So I have explained about these three terms. I hope you are able to understand about these three terms.